the new speed triple. Mine's in for service. Said I'd give this one a blast. Not too much. A lot less going on up here on my own. It's actually, I thought it was going to be really uncomfortable, the seats, because the street triple had my nuts really fucking squashed against the tank. This doesn't feel as bad as that. The seat seems to be a bit more plush. Just expect that from the speed. This has got the Arrow slip-on cans, so not stock sound. Much more canted forward than on the MT10. And actually, my speed triple is a very comfortable bike, but I never noticed how cramped. Like, it's not a cramped riding position, but after getting off the MT10, it did feel cramped, as if your legs are all bunched up. Yeah, a bit more bite there. Got a bit more mid-range than my speed triple. Definitely more wind blast coming off this. Obviously my speed triple screen comes up to here, the old one. Just lower down, I'm feeling it right on my chest, which isn't the worst because it's not popping your head around. Just wonder what it'd be like at high speed. You get a gear indicator with this one. Yay. I never liked the whole modes, but on the MT10 it definitely made sense because the most aggressive mode is it's so aggressive. Like, it's so exciting, but every day it could get annoying how snatchy it is. So then having a more chilled out mode than that makes sense. But on some bikes the modes are not much different, so we'll see what they're like on this one. Very agile, considering the weight of the bike. This doesn't seem to be a quick shifter. This is the R model. I'd have assumed it came with a quick shifter, but nope. A bit of a rip. Oh, fuck off! Like, another road I can go on. This is fucking ridiculous. Nice bit of torque rolling here. There we go. Now we got a lovely torque curve and nice and smooth application as well. Ah, this is creamy smooth. Oh yes. This is good fun. Oh, butter. Oh. Oh. It's like this. bumps, like, I mean, bounced around quite a bit, but the road surface is pretty bad. Like the MT definitely felt more jarring over the bumps. This feels more plush, even though it's stiff. I thought that because it's the R with the Oldens that it was going to be overly stiff. Like, I'm being bounced around, you can hear it probably in my voice, but it doesn't feel jarring, it feels more kind of spongy. Oh, look at this wall of trees. I have no idea where I'm going. Where's this diversion taking me? So how does it compare to the street triple? A lot heftier, a lot more weight to it, but I actually find that more reassuring. I found the street triple flighty at speed, twitchy, but that might just be me. Yeah, I definitely prefer this to the street triple. It just feels more substantial. Roads are wet as well, so. I don't know them. Just set up a bit too hard though. The more you push on, the bouncier it's getting over these bumps. For Oldens, I would be expecting it to be a bit more compliant. Kites up and everything. Isn't this fucking lovely? Look at that. That's gorgeous. That is fucking awesome. Just give her a bit of a squeeze. All in all, nice bike. Feels very similar, obviously, to my older model. Just everything about it just is a bit smoother. For that reason, I don't think I would justify selling mine and buying this, because it's too much of the same. Got a bit more of everything, but at its core, it's pretty similar. It's not shockingly more powerful or anything like that. I got the throttle 100% open there in race mode, and it's got plenty of power, more than you could want, but it's not like where I was with the MT10, where I could not open that throttle fully because it was just so much power there. Even though on paper, like, I think I've seen fast bikes dynoing the MT10 and it's like 140 brake at the rear wheel, so not huge numbers, like, but I don't know, it's just the way it puts it down. It's so exciting. The X factor. Speed Triple is lovely, excellent bike. You could have this bike awesome fun at the weekends, and also do some track days with it and commute on. This is definitely out of all of the nakeds, including the S1000, I think this would probably be the best town bike. Would that be right? Yeah, if I bar the Super Duke, because of the steering lock and that, and the lightness, if it was a lower seat height, that would probably be the best town bike for me, you know, like commuting wise, in through central London. This would be second as a town bike. Yeah, then I put the MT10 as next commuting / town bike, and then last place I'd probably put the S1000 single R, because the engine heat, I found I couldn't feel it that much when I was riding, but I was pushing on a bit. I imagine if you were commuting on that, you would feel that heat. Like the frame was absolutely scorching. And I actually have a mate who bought an S1000 single R, and within 150 miles, all of the side of the, not all, like where your knees touch off the frame, it came away the powder coating, and he's still 3 months on, still arguing with BMW about it, where they've now agreed to give him some carbon fiber frame protectors as a like stopgap. And but it's taken 3 months in arguing, and I think he got onto one of the managers, and basically he was giving the message that, oh, that's to be expected, the frame gets hot. So basically the bike melts itself, so yeah, what did you expect? So BMW customer service, from what my friend is experiencing, is absolutely shocking. You get passed from pillar to post, and they agreed 3 weeks ago that it would buy the carbon from. He's now chasing them up saying, where's the carbon? And turns out they never even ordered it yet. They said, oh sorry, we're having problems with our accounts. Have you heard such shit before? Like, from a massive corporation. Absolutely shocking. So I heard a few people saying how great BMW's customer service is, but from that one fella's experience anyway, it's absolutely shocking. Yeah, so that'd be the order in town bike. In terms of fun, see, the S1000, although it was the fastest, it was the most compliant, it was the most competent. I probably had the least fun on it compared to these. Still I had fun, but compared to the other nakeds, I don't know, like I just didn't, it's not that I didn't click with it, I got on great with it. I felt confident. I was really ragging it. At no point was I worried about the losing grip or anything like that. That you can't beat torque, man. You cannot beat torque for fun. Just twist and go. How many 30 zones do they have around here? Ooh. Yeah, so ranking in terms of fun though, MT10 definitely number one. Now it's not fair on the Super Duke, because when I tested it, it was wet, really wet conditions. Can't really rank the Super Duke because of the conditions I tested it in. So the MT10 first, then the second fun, probably. See, I'm not really. I'm enjoying this bike, but it feels like I'm on my own speed triple. You know, it's same engine pretty much, same sound, same application of power. It's just a bit smoother. Well, it's a good bit smoother. More than enough for the road. Like, it's just like once you experience the next level up, it's hard to go back down, and you know what is missing then. So for me, upgrading from my old model to this model, I wouldn't do it for the money. Maybe you could pick a second hand one up for like $7,000 or something. This is fun though. Just riding the torque around bends like this. Oh yeah. Don't know why it doesn't have a quick shifter. On the R model, this is fucking ridiculous. I'd definitely go with the low buy system if I was getting one. Oh, popples. Anyway, let's fucking get on this. Get on this. Oh. It's a bit high seat. Similar to the old speed triple, really. With the old speed triple, you can get the lower seat. I'm not sure if that comes as an option on this. So I think that's it, really, for the test ride. Just going to take this home, back to the garage, and then use a Truxton R waiting for me. Hopefully. So summary on the speed triple. Comfortable, not as comfortable as the old model, but definitely I could do some mileage on this anyway. Fun bike, very easy to ride, much smoother than the previous generation, but not much in a step of power and handling. Those two are still pretty similar to the old model, to the point that I don't know if it justifies the increase. I know you get the traction control and power modes on this, so maybe that's enough for some. But I'd probably, if it was me and I didn't have a speed triple and I wanted one, I'd probably get the previous gen, which in my opinion is better looking. And then with the money I saved, I'd probably do the full system low buy, and you can throw on carbon wheels. You could get a lithium-ion battery, and then you're spanking this all day, maybe with PVCs or Power Commander. That's my opinion. So, good bike. If you're in the market for a brand new bike and you don't want the ferociousness of an MT10 and you don't want the seriousness of an S1000, then this is a great choice. All right, see you later.